Welcome back to another episode of Arsenal Hater TV, guys. And for the nightmare has come into effect. Arsenal have entered their first Champions League final since 2006, 20 years ago. Bradley is watching his team in the first ever Champions League final. His team have qualified. Mate, you must be loving it right now.
May. Obviously, I was 1 years old when we was in that final. Believe it or not, I don't remember the game. Definitely didn't watch it at the age of one. We're in
Yeah.
a final. Actually, deep that. Actually, deep that. We're in a final. And I'm confident. I'm actually real confident, mate. Golden Champions League incoming, by the way.
I
You
know,
hear
and
about
the worst thing is
that? Yeah.
someone was telling me yesterday it's typical for Arsenal to do an Invincible Champions League, and now there's just like the Premier League when they've done the Invincibles in the Prem, they're going to do the same in the Champions League, and they're not going to let anyone else hear anything about it. They're just going to carry on rambling for
And then I
like,
hear other people going, they other teams who won a Champions League without losing, blah blah blah. Yeah, that was in the old format. There's less group stage games. Obviously, we went 8 games, 8 wins as well. And then you got to think it's knockouts as well, because some teams they might lose 1-0, then win the second leg 4-0 to make it 4-1. We ain't lost once. We have not lost once in this Champions League campaign. Golden Champions League incoming, put it right next to the Golden Premier League. Bob's your uncle, and we deserve that win. We deserve that win, and we deserve to go all the way. I genuinely think that.
yeah, I mean, obviously watching the game, it was like a 1-0. Saka scored from a little rebound, and yeah, other than that, there wasn't any like apart from the time when Nketiah crossed the ball into Jokeris and he should have finished it.
Mm.
There wasn't any big chances in the game like that. And yeah, it was quite smooth sailing for you guys. It was a typical boring Arsenal performance kind of thing, but obviously you got the win.
I think we attacked okay, you know. I generally did. I mean, Atletico are the ones that sat back. You got to remember that we came to attack the game and they were sitting back, and then we got our goal. A very well taken goal, by the way. I know it's a rebound, but Gyökeres, he had a great game. I don't care what anyone says. Gyökeres had a brilliant game. The whole team played well together. Skelly looked great. Even Ben White, that's one of his best performances this season. You know,
Yeah.
I've been critical of Ben White. I couldn't name a single player this game that put a foot wrong.
I mean, it's because you didn't concede any goals, but if it was 1-1, I'm sure you'd have a few people to talk about and how rubbish they were. But yeah, like, Atletico was like kind of like let the neutrals down really. They really like they just came to like keep ball. They was doing a lot of keep ball in the defense. They were just trying to maintain possessions and they weren't really trying to really break the banks. And obviously Arsenal got their goal just before half time as well. It was quite a quiet half, but I don't know how the stats are saying Arsenal had 13 shots, but two of them on target. Yeah, it weren't the best game for spectacles. I can't lie. Just watching that, what did you think of? What did you think when you was watching the game? Was you nervous
I
towards the
mean,
end?
no, I wasn't nervous for the whole game. Genuinely, I was watching the game with Kieran in the first half, and I was just sitting there on my phone watching the game. And he goes, "Brad, mate, you're in a semi-final on your phone." I went, "Mate, it's not much happening, you know, controlling the momentum." And when we scored, I'm not even joking, I just went, "Come on, get
Hmm.
in." And it
Hmm.
was like, "Mate, for so as over the top as you, I thought you were going more mental." I said before the game, I'm more nervous for West Ham than Atletico Madrid. And I'm
Hmm.
not even just saying that now. Before the game, I went, Atletico don't scare me. That
Hmm.
1-1 draw is enough. And after I've seen us beat Fulham, I was confident we were going to win. Towards the end, it was getting a little bit, you know, more scary, as you said. The only big chances I can think of for Atletico Madrid, though, is everyone's moaning about should it have been when the referee already blew the whistle for a foul on Gabriel.
Hmm.
So I'd like if people can, you know, maybe watch the game and not just the highlight packages.
Yeah.
Now, actual idiots online, that really annoyed me. You had Sorloth kicking into his own leg. He didn't do anything. And then there, you got to remember though, there was that one big thing of Gabriel defending. That's the best they had. You know, what's his name? Is Simeone, obviously the manager's son, gets it right round the keeper. He's gonna hit, and Gabriel just comes in, smashes him off the ball. You know what I mean? Genuinely, we were sound defensively. I'd say we controlled momentum. Trossard was great. Saka was great. Gyökeres. What do you think about Gyökeres' performance? Because
I,
there's been a lot of debate about it.
I think it's not even up for debate. Like I reckon that was one of Gyökeres' best performances in the Arsenal top. He literally put his body on the
Thank
line.
you.
Look how many times he put his body on the line. He was getting fouled. He even took out the goalkeeper, but obviously that wasn't even a foul. He was like just playing football and trying to do his thing. I reckon he was really good. I don't think Saka was good. I don't think
Okay.
Trossard. Do I say Trossard had a good game? Not really. Again, like. So I didn't like apart from that rebound goal, what did Saka do kind of thing?
I mean, I think he just controlled momentum. He has some very, very good dribbles. But I want to go back to the Gyökeres thing. I'm happy you're saying that because on FootMob, he got like a 5.7. He
Really?
got an awful rating. Yeah, yeah. And everyone's saying he did rubbish, he did rubbish. Because yet again, this is going to sound mental. Can people just watch football with their eyes? Like,
No,
genuinely,
do you
it's
know what it
pissing
is?
me
Do you
off.
know what it is with Gyökeres? Yeah,
Highlights packages. It's
Gyökeres had a
highlights
great
packages.
game. Gyökeres had a great game, but that centre back that was marking him the whole night, he had a good game too. It was a really,
No,
really
yeah.
physical battle,
It
really,
was
between them two.
Mark, wasn't it? It was Mark something Bill in it. You know who I'm on about.
I'm about
I've
to
forgotten
find
his
out who you're on
name.
about.
Either way, he was good, Mark.
Mark Pub was it Mark Pub or was it Ryan?
Yeah,
Ryan?
no, Mark, Pubio, I'm pretty sure it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he had a little shove with Gyökeres at the end of the game as well. Um,
Yeah, and it's just like
little,
I didn't really understand their team because they've done like four changes at 3 changes at 57th minute. They taken off Griezmann and then
and Alvarez.
taken off Alvarez as well. It's like and they took off Lookman as well. So you lot are taking off like your three main attacking players for what? It's like you've conceded the fact that you don't want to win and you don't want to equalize.
It feels like they just thought a goal was coming. They
Mate, it was
thought they
so
could
weird.
score and then set up shop.
Even Arteta as well, taking off like Saka, like a big penalty taker for you guys as well.
I mean,
It's a bit of a weird
we
move.
Saka for Madueke ain't bad. He's come back from injuries. We got to manage his minutes, and everyone's saying he didn't have the best start to the season. He's been injured for a bunch of the season, which is really, really annoying. But when he has come back, was it like 2 goals, 3 assists in like 2, 3 games? Something he's done incredible. Since
No, he
he's been
hasn't.
back.
No, he hasn't. He's had a
Yeah,
rubbish
no, no, no.
season, Saka.
No, 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 no. I'm saying against Fulham, he was great.
Oh,
Against
okay.
Atletico Madrid, he was great. I'm saying like since he's been back from injury, and he looks great. He looks incredible,
Yeah,
Saka.
the last 2 games,
Um,
yeah, he's been doing all right.
and
He's
the
been doing Saka
interview.
things, especially against Fulham.
Hey, all I'm saying is we've had our little bottle period. We've gotten past April, but now we're firing on all cylinders. We're finishing the season strong. Gyökeres looks different. Rumors that he's back with his girlfriend. His girl from Portugal was in the crowd in the Fulham game, and then
You're
surprise,
lying.
surprise. No, do you not see it in the Fulham
No.
game?
I don't know
The
his girlfriend.
girlfriend. No, 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 no. The
I
girl.
don't watch man's girlfriend. Hey, stop watching his girl, Bradley. Stop
Hey,
watching his
no, no, no,
girl.
no, 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 no. When obviously he left his girlfriend in Portugal to join Arsenal because he didn't want any attachments to Portugal or something. She was in the crowd in the Fulham game,
Okay,
and then
fair enough.
he got the 2 goals and the assist.
Starting to make
Yeah,
sense.
everyone's saying it's all coming together. Saka's back. We're gonna get obviously the celebration police come out and everyone's gonna be mad, like Ian Wright was saying. But we're in a final. We haven't done this in 20. If this is only the second final in our history in the Champions League, that is. Um, I think we can go all the way. I generally can. I mean, how we're playing, the squad depth, for every game's a final now. Our next, right now, it sounds crazy in the Champions League final. We can't think about it. We cannot think about it. The next final
Apart
is
from the
West Ham. The next final
performances,
is West Ham. The next
yeah.
final is West Ham.
Next
And
fight,
then
yeah.
it's
Every
Burnley.
game's a final
And then
from
it's
now for you
Palace.
guys. Yeah, yeah, totally right. Apart from the obviously the stripping the game down from the stats and the player performances and stuff. How do you personally feel? Like obviously, like I don't want to explain for you, so I want you to explain. How do you feel that
Mate,
your team's made the Champions League final, man?
oh, this could be the greatest season of all time for Arsenal. Better than the Invincibles. We've never won the Champions League. Imagine we do a double. And everyone was saying, you lost the Carabao Cup. You lost against Southampton. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, we could have got a double. Yeah, yeah, you could have got a treble even. We could have got a quadruple. Carabao Cup, it was awful. And I said, whoever wins that wins the league. However, it seems that City may have been a bit complacent. They're getting caught out. And you got to remember, we've got Everton next. No, not Everton next. We've got West Ham next. Before we play West Ham, they play Brentford the day before. They
Hmm.
might drop points against Brentford. Everton didn't really have anything to play with. Brentford, they're fighting for the Conference League. They're fighting for the Europa League. They might even get Champions League. They
Yeah,
generally might get Champions League football, Brentford. Who says the City bounce back? If we can win a Premier League and Champions League, even if we win the Premier and get to a Champions League final, that's improvements,
hmm hmm
and we have to improve on it next season. I think we win the final. I don't care who we play, PSG and Bayern, they aren't beating Arsenal. I'm genuinely confident.
I'm
I'm
gonna
so confident.
I'm gonna have to intervene there and tell you that categorically they will beat you guys. I can't lie. You guys don't. You
They
guys
can
keep. You,
attack, they can't defend.
you
They
guys can't
cannot
attack.
defend.
You guys can't attack.
They can't defend, and we can shut anyone out. We can shut anyone out. They're going to be going for it. We
You're
can
not gonna be
counter
able to
attack them.
shut. You're not gonna be able to shut out Kvaratskhelia, Desiree Doué, Dembele on the same pitch. Like, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, we won't. We
And
won't.
Bradley Barcola
Because
when one of them get
we,
tired as well. Like, but respectfully, Ben White and
no,
Nketiah ain't
because
gonna
we're
be
going
able
to
to.
we're going to shut out Harry Kane, which we know how to do. We're going to shut out Elise.
Yeah, I
We are
mean,
going to shut out Luis
no,
Diaz. It'll be Bayern Munich in the
you can
final.
try to shut down Harry
Bayern
Kane,
Munich in the
but
final.
you ain't shutting down Luis Diaz. Like Ben White's not shutting down Luis Diaz. There's no way. And then Elise on the other side is gonna literally shit on
Elise,
Nketiah as well.
I,
Like,
I mean, the Ballon d'Or right now is probably between Elise and Declan Rice.
no, the Ballon d'Or is
Yeah, I'd
between
say it's between
is
Elise and
no
Declan Rice.
forget Declan Rice. What's Declan Rice done all season apart from run up and down? That the Ballon d'Or is between
Constant 8 out of 10s. Constant 8 out of 10s. If Rodri
bro.
can win a
I
Ballon
can't
d'Or,
lie. I
if
can't. He scored,
Rodri can win a Ballon d'Or, if
bro.
Rodri can win a Ballon d'Or, and then we get a golden Champions League
Nah,
and a
he's not getting
Premier
it. He's
League.
not getting it. He scored two free kicks last year, and he ain't really done anything since, apart from run up and down. Obviously, I rate him. He is a stallion and a workhorse, and he does do a great job. But he don't exceed past that 8.5, 8 out of 10. He don't do the 8.5 and the 9 out of 10s anymore. Like, cool, he had one of those games last year against Real Madrid, but since then, like, really and truly, does
Nah,
he go over the extra mile or does he just do
tell
enough?
you what, when we have our Premier League and we have our Golden Champions League, then we can talk and we'll see when he gets the Ballon d'Or.
Do you know?
Because
Yeah, I've
Declan
been
Rice
waiting all
deserves the
season.
Ballon
I've been
d'Or.
waiting all season for you to speak like this, and now finally. The
Declan
sixth of
Rice
May,
is
6th of May, you
winning
know.
yeah, I'm finally in
The
it. I'm
real
winning.
Bradley's here. The real Bradley's here now, guys. Like,
I think he can win the Ballon d'Or though. I don't think that's crazy. I actually
nah,
don't think that's
it's
crazy.
between Harry. Of course, Harry Kane's gonna win it, like really and truly.
I
But
tell you what though, I'd rather face Bayern, but Bayern also scare me more. But I feel like it's a good excitement. Bayern have battered us before. You know, we all know the
Bayern used to be a
massive
bogey team in the
scoreline.
Champions League, but not this year.
I mean, I'm not talking about it.
This year
How
you've
like
beaten
badly they should
both
be.
Bayern and PSG already in the Champions League, so it's gonna be really really techy. But
We
I believe in
PSG was
Kvaratskhelia. PSG are gonna
PSG will
retain the
be
Champions League again.
revenge. PSG will be revenge for last year. It definitely will be revenge for last year. I want Bayern. Bayern have dirty. Yeah, we got that little taste earlier in the season in the group phase, and we beat them there. I want to face Bayern because I think the storyline of Harry Kane versus Arsenal, and it could shoot me in the face afterwards. It could ruin me, and it could all go tits up, and I could look like a complete idiot. Imagine Harry Kane wins the Champions League before Arsenal, and he stops us winning it.
Mhm.
Imagine that. It'll be crazy, but imagine Harry Kane thinks he's going to get a Champions League and Saka comes out with an incredible outside the box goal and Harry Kane's crying. Oh, that's it. That's it. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
But what did I say at the start of the season? Bayern Munich, Arsenal final. I said that would happen. I said we'd be in Hungary. Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Arsenal get the win. I'm so confident. I am so confident. The Champions League's going to be the nerve wracking. It's going to be very nerve wracking. But all we got to do is focus game by game. Also, they're already, summer vacation. They're already chilling. PSG are going to win the league. Bayern Munich, they've already won the league. They won the league a few games ago. They're only going to be thinking about the Champions League. And you could say, oh, they have more time to prepare for us, blah, blah, blah. I think Arsenal are in a better position because we're in a position where we have to stay match sharp. We have to stay locked in. We have to stay focused. We have to beat West Ham. It's going to be a challenge, but we
Uh-oh.
can beat
Oh, I'm
West
starting
Ham.
to see you lot are cooked. I'm starting to see you lot might actually
No,
just
no,
be
no,
cooked.
no, no. We can have it. We'll beat West Ham. I think we will, but I think it'll be very close. We
Yeah.
might even draw against them. We might even draw against them
See,
and then
this is
have
what
to
I'm
win
saying.
by a lot of goals. And then we beat Burnley. We beat Burnley.
This is why
We beat
Arsenal
Burnley.
don't deserve to win the league. Because you're talking about West Ham who's relegation battling, and you're telling me it's going to be a close
They
game.
drew against
This
City,
is
brother.
exactly why you lot don't deserve to win the Premier League. You lot like a Premier League team that's at the top should be like, raw, we got West Ham, we're gonna destroy that team 4-5-0. But
Hey,
here you
hey.
are, and you're telling me it's gonna be a close game between a relegation battling
I'm
team.
saying, I'm saying, I'm saying, we have to fight for
Like
that win.
that's not what
And
champions
then and
do.
then the fighting mentality. No, no, no. Well, you got to fight. If you don't fight, you draw 3-3 against Everton. And I'll tell you what, they've just had their Southampton moment. Do you remember Southampton 3
Hmm.
all
Hmm.
and we had Saka, 90th minute equaliser, but it doesn't matter at the end of the season. That's what they've just done. Doku equaliser. And the thing is, they could have lost. See, I'm even getting ill thinking about that bottle. Um, if they lost that game, all you'd have to do is draw against West Ham. But that
Hmm.
equaliser could be huge. It could be pivotal because now we have to win. I
Yeah.
think we beat them. And when we beat them, we can go to Burnley, play in with confidence, smash them. And then Crystal Palace last day of the season, they're going to be focusing on the Conference League final. I reckon we can just batter them. We celebrate at is it Selhurst Park? I'm pretty sure Crystal Palace. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Celebrate at Selhurst Park, and then we've won the Prem. And I think if we win the Prem on the last day of the season, our morale is going to be so high going into that final. Bayern's going to be okay. We've got to prepare for Arsenal, prepare for Arsenal, prepare for Arsenal. Arsenal, we have to play well against three teams in a row. Momentum, 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 match sharpness, match sharpness, match sharpness, and we get there happy, and it's we've already won a trophy.
Hmm.
And then we go, look, 20 years ago we got robbed. All right, that red card never should have been a red card. That was an absolute disgrace. We got absolutely robbed in that final. We haven't been to a final since. We've just won the Prem after we've bottled it 3 years in a row. Fourth time's the charm. We win the Premier League, we go on to that final, and then you just say, look, no matter what, this is one of the best seasons in our history. We've
Hmm.
reached the Champions League final and we've won the Prem. Go out there and have fun. And then we
Yeah.
go out there and we win the game. I'm telling you right now, golden Champions League incoming with a golden generation of Arsenal players. All right.
I hear that. It sounds
I'm
impressive. But
so
obviously,
ah
the hater in me thinks I can't lie. I don't think you're not gonna win the Champions League, but I think the Prem is yours now, isn't it? At this point. But anyway, obviously moving onwards, four more games and 4 more days until the big game on Sunday against West Ham as well. 4:30 kickoff, away from home. What's your predico?
2-0. 2-0
2-0.
Arsenal.
2-0
It'll
Arsenal.
be it'll be it'll be it'll be close. I was gonna say 2-1 originally, and I was thinking it's going to be close. I reckon West Ham score, but if we can keep a clean sheet against Atletico Madrid, and I feel like our players, after seeing those celebrations, after seeing how happy they all were, I reckon we just go to West Ham. And West Ham, they're not going to make it easy. I know you say, "Oh, you should be confident we're going to beat them." I think we will beat them, but I think it will be a challenge. They are going to be fighting for their lives. They are going to be scrapping. They're going to be working for it,
Yeah.
but I think we will win. I think we will win. And then it's Burnley where we can just have a little breather because no offense, you're already relegated. We're at home. The second team should beat them, but you never know. You never know. But West Ham's the biggest game of the season. Like in the Premier League season. Like right now, West Ham, this is make or break. This actually is make or break. You know. And I feel like if we beat West Ham, we win every game for the rest of the season, including the final. I don't think you. I was more nervous for West Ham than Atletico Madrid, and I said this constantly the last few days before the game, at halftime, at anything. Atletico Madrid didn't scare me. West Ham, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We have to help Tottenham. I don't think you realise we have to help Tottenham escape relegation. For fuck's sake! But it's worth it. It's worth it. If I'll tell you what, if we were switched, yeah, guarantee Tottenham would rather lose the Prem and get us relegated. Small club mentality, by the way.
Hey,
I
there you
hope
go.
Tottenham stay up.
I think
Well,
you
I
guys
hope they lose their next games. I want to make that very clear. Don't hope they stay
don't
up.
lose the perm and help Tottenham stay up top. Like
Yeah.
that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But anyway, yeah, guys, I think that's it for now. We're gonna have to wait on Sunday. Every game's a final now, like Bradley
What
said.
were you saying for that then? What were you saying for
I'm
West
gonna
Ham?
say 3-2. I'm gonna say it's gonna look like it's gonna be a
To
techie
us?
one. Yeah, yeah, to you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully obviously it goes the other way, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure you like. If you think Arsenal's gonna bottle it, make sure you like. If you think Arsenal's gonna win the league, make sure you comment and let us know what you think the score's gonna be against West Ham. Bradley, we need to wipe that smile off your face, mate, sooner or later, like, you know. But at the moment it's looking good, man. I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous of you. I wish Liverpool was in this position right now, but it is what it is, man.
uh,
Bradley,
not a varnish lot.
until next time, we've got to have K1 on one of these episodes as well.
We will, we
The,
will.
the the
He's
chase
gonna
for
have
the
to,
Premier League, the chase for the Premier
gonna
League.
have to react to a golden Champions League, which his club's never won, by the way.
Hey,
Dang, get getting too
hey,
much, mate.
get
I'm gonna be
in.
unbearable. I'm gonna be unbearable.
Literally, hey, I can only
Oh,
imagine what you're going to be like next season. It's going to be terrible. Go on,
uh,
hey, have a good day. I'll speak to you soon, yeah?
in a bit,
Bless.
man.